Okay, hey guys, I'm going to show you how to make American Girl doll lipstick for your, of course, AG doll. I have both of my dolls here. One sec. I have Gwen, no. Okay, wait, her necklace is messed up and I want it perfect. Sorry, I'm anal. Okay, so this is her outfit's messed up and it looks really, really bad right now. And then we have Elizabeth as well. And you could bring your dolls for measurement of their hand. You probably would only need one of your dolls. But I bring both because I like having them both always with me. Well, it's just the thing I do. You'll need cardboard. If you don't have cardboard, you'll need a cap of a dry marker. You'd also, again, need a marker. Pencil crayons, a glue stick, scissors, of course, and paper. Now what I've done is I've drawn about how big I'd like my lipstick to be, or my lip gloss to be, and I've measured it for my doll's hair, and that would be the base of it. That's not all. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut that out. If you want, you could use a ruler to make it perfect, but I feel no need to. Okay, so that's how it looks, like that, and that's a good size. Now I'm going to draw it about the size I'd like the cap to be, and you'll see why I'd like it to be different sizes. Now I'm just going to use the thickness. Okay, that didn't work well. Let's see. Make it about big. There. Okay. So I'd like my cap to be about that big. You can see I messed up a bit, but that's okay. As long as I know how big I'd like it, then I'm fine. Okay. So now I've got the two things. And they're going to go on top of each other, kind of like that. And now you're just going to retrace these all over, and do a few of them, or glue it on, cut, and then keep gluing it on. And I'll show you how that works. So you're going to glue it. Okay, that didn't work well. Okay. I'm going to glue an easier side to glue on to the piece of cardboard, like that, and then cut it out so it's perfect. And I'd recommend you use a glue stick just because they're not as messy and stuff. I've never liked white glue that much. And then you're just going to keep doing that till it gets about how thick you'd like the lip gloss to do. For some people, it might take a long time. If you want it pretty thick, but I don't know. If you want your lip gloss round, another way you do it is you take what's it called? The cardboard, and you cut about how long you'd like, and a pretty thick piece, and measure half, and half of it is how thick it's going to be, and you roll it in a circle if you want it to be like a circle thing. And then you just keep going. Mine's not going to be super thick. I don't think I want it that thick. For one, it's time based and related. And for two, I don't know, I just don't want it much. So you're just going to basically keep cutting. Okay. So as I'm cutting and gluing and that kind of stuff, I'd just like to let you know I am saving up for the new Girl of the Year, McKenna, because I find she's very cute, and she's going to be Elizabeth's twin. Yes, I said twin, because I find twins are so cute. And actually she's gonna be considered the youngest. And Elizabeth is the tallest because I'm not sure if she's prenatal, except she's Pleasant Company. Unless prenatal means Pleasant Company, I'm not sure, but she's like taller. She's 19 inches, and I actually measured. Yeah. So that's basically how thick I guess I want it. Wait. Okay, so that's about 5. I might do a 6, so it's about that thick. I guess I'll do one last one. I guess it makes sense to do one more. But you also remember not to spread the cuttings out too much because you'll need space for this one as well. To layer. Because I guess just because you want it also to be pretty thick as well. And you will make the cap about one more thicker than the actual thing. Okay, so now the cap is done. You're gonna color whatever a big space. You're gonna draw a big space here, pretty big, believe me. And you're gonna color that in. And I'd like my cap to be black. It'll probably make more sense if you use like a Sharpie or something. I guess, yeah. Just keep coloring. You might want to color in one direction. Oh, that's a band. Anyways, in one direction of the paper, because it'll look funny if you go in like all different directions and then it's all messed and yeah. I guess I'm going to color less than the square I did because I kind of made it too big. Except, you'll see why you'll need it pretty big because when you wrap it, you will need it that big. So after I color it, I'm going to cut it. And after I cut it, I'm going to realize the spots that I need to color again with. Like I'm going to look deep in. And another way to get it really dark is don't push hard because it's going to tire out your hand. It's just keep going over at a regular push. Because a regular push will just help it better. And after you keep going over it a few times, it'll be pretty dark. So that's pretty good for me. And then I'm going to put glue either on one of these things. And I think I will actually put it on my cardboard. Oops. Okay, so before I glue my cardboard and stuff, I have to make all these even. Otherwise, it'll come out funky looking and weird. So now you put the glue on every side, including these little sides here, all around. And it's hard, but your hands probably would get full of glue. Okay, so after you glue it on like this, you're going to go and cut little slants from where you glued it on. Your square doesn't have to be perfect either, as long as it looks like a square and it's not like a triangle or anything. Okay, so now you're going to fold it up and around. And then I'm going to have to put like glue top of here and just keep folding it basically. And then the extra edges you just cut off or fold in. Make sure your edges are round. If you want to change up what I'm doing a little bit, but that you could. I usually do that with some tutorials, or sometimes I do that with people's tutorials, not usually, just sometimes, because I either don't like the way we do it, I have a faster way, I have a better way. It's all opinion. Okay, so now my cap kind of looks like that. And I've got this weird corner here going on. Okay, so on the bottom I cut off a piece, but that's okay because that's going to be glued to the bottom. And that's how my cap's going to look. I'm kind of happy with it. So now you're going to take this again and keep gluing it. And then cutting it. So I'd also like to ask you if I should rename the name McKenna, because I'm not in love with that name. I don't like it much. It's a weirdish name to me for a doll. To a doll, that's kind of a weird name. But if anyone likes that name or has that name, no. Not trying to be offensive. Everyone has their opinions. Don't take my opinion. Just don't take my opinion. Okay, so you're just going to keep doing that. Down. And then I'm going to just keep cutting around. So, oh yeah, I was just saying, please give me names. I have a few names in a list. Thinking about Megan, because I really like that name. It's a cute name. What else? One second, I'm just counting 3. To do 5 because that's 1 less than 6, right? And I said before you have to do 1 less than this. Well, technically it doesn't. Let me think. Yeah, it doesn't matter that much. But okay. Okay. I'm actually going to do 2 less because it's going to stick out the same amount. And I'll show you how. Okay, so now you're going to draw a square again of how much you want the lip gloss to be. And like I said before, just color it in. Don't worry about going out of the lines. It's not such a big deal. I look really bad today. I look ugly right now. And I'm not trying to put myself down. So I also hate people that put themselves down. Well, I don't hate them. It's just I don't like when people put themselves down. Okay. So now I'm going to cut it out. And all. Like before, I'm just going to wrap it. Oh, before I wrap it, got to cut it evenly. Glue all around. Technically, you don't exactly have to put on the sides. I'm just going to try it without putting it on the sides and see what happens. So, it doesn't exactly have to be straight in the middle. It just has to be around the middle. Okay, so now I'm going to put more glue on it because I needed some.